Third and the most important, is your profile. So we'll talk about profile again. A program director in Philadelphia, California, New York, Chicago will ever know that candidate A is in a med school in Bangalore or in Delhi or in Chennai and is aspiring to join a residency program in America or is aspiring to do a research program or an observership in America. How will they even discover you when you don't exist? I mean, you do exist physically, but I mean, if they were to check you professionally, many of you don't. Okay? So, this is the biggest challenge what I have. Many students. Okay? And which is why I am talking about profile. So, for those who have been successful in the USMLE journey for these many years, this is another common thread which I have seen. They were very good in conveying their story. You are nothing but your own story, all right? So, how are you going to convey yourself? So, first of all, get yourself that awareness that you are the brand or the product. Unless you try to understand that, in the US system, it is not like your Indian PG application, okay, where you apply based on your marks, a merit list will come, and if you got rank and if you meet the quota, you get selected. If money or merit is available, you get into the program. No. In US, it's a professional recruitment process. Obviously, basic requirements of programs are there, but later on, it's purely interview. You are getting a 40 lakh rupees salary per annum. So definitely the program director will interview you and understand you as a person beyond all your marks and everything, right? So if you don't sell yourself well, I mean, I know of hundreds of students, 250 plus marks in USMLEs, everything done in the CV, but cannot even open their mouth and talk about themselves in like for 5 minutes. I mean, the moment they do that, people can make out that they have memorized things. There are no soft skills in them, at times they become very conscious. At times they don't listen, they don't look eye to eye. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you are the brand and the product, and you need to sell yourself well in this entire USMLE journey. Right from finding an observer's posting, right from finding a clinical rotation, research, everywhere. Your personality, your profile is very important. Find yourself when you Google. Let's say you put your name, okay? If I put, let's say, Rahul Sharma, and let's say Madras Medical College or whatever, Priti Goyal, let's say in Manipal, do you find yourself? That's the question. If no, then there's a challenge. But the trick to be found is to have a LinkedIn profile. So if you create your LinkedIn profile, you update them well, and then search for your name, Rahul Sharma, Bangalore Medical College. I am for sure, 100% sure your name will crop up. Okay, so do you find yourself when you Google? Because unless you are a brand, you will not be found. Okay, LinkedIn profile is the key. It is key to connections, network, profile, understanding the success mantras of other students, everything. Okay. For MOKSH students, in fact, I can just quickly show it to you. Okay. Because I see a lot of MOKSH students are already part of this session. I mean, I've already done a LinkedIn session for you in past. Happy to do it again any point of time, any questions you have. Okay. So for the MOKSH students, obviously, under the USMLE counseling section, you guys do have a workshop or a session done by me where I'm talking about, how to create LinkedIn profile, professional photograph, how to make LinkedIn connections. Everything is there for you on your LMS. Okay. So just search on your MOKSH bank, and you will be finding the information about the profile. Okay. So LinkedIn for medical students. So this video is there for you. Obviously, once you watch that, if there are any questions, feel free to ask me. All right. So obviously, LinkedIn is very, very important. Create your account, send me a request, and keep yourself targets. I'm sure all the MOKSH students know. Whenever I do a one-on-one, I tell them target of 500 connections by 3 months, 1,000 connections in next 6 months, 2,000 connections in next 9 months. Very important. Once you have those connections, that's where a connection of a connection will finally know you and will recommend you. Okay. Otherwise, you are not to be found in this algorithm of social media. Okay. Very important. How you perform yourself in social media. I personally know of students, very, very fantastic LinkedIn profiles. Okay. But if you jump into their Insta profile or a Twitter profile, you see a completely different side of them. They're abusing, trolling on Twitter, on Insta, they're doing something else. So what happens is, it does not give a great impression of you in the front of program directors, because these days everything is open. As I said, people will Google you. So they find, okay, fantastic LinkedIn profile, but they find you as #1 troll on Twitter, where you're abusing people, you're commenting on, race, sex, and all other things, so it is not recommended. What I'm trying to address is that your social media behavior is also checked upon. So you have to be civilized in your profile, the kind of names you use, the kind of, maybe a particular political affiliations you have, everything. You have to be balanced, okay? Because your personality comes out there, and then obviously it might be an individual choice whether to like you or not. Okay? You build your CV every day. So, let's say today you heard me, you created your LinkedIn account. Great, you won first victory. Okay? You have to, on a daily basis, make that effort. And today, I mean, all the MOKSH students already know it, but for those who are new to MOKSH, I will give you one incentive to create your LinkedIn account. Now, one of the things which always is said, okay, whenever you guys apply for USMLE, is that what to do with volunteer experiences. So, I give you a free, I would say, an incentive or a cookie to be part of this LinkedIn, is because if you create your LinkedIn account, and if you can find me on LinkedIn, if you go on my profile, I have created a list of 30 different places where one can volunteer. So if you are interested to volunteer in different NGOs and build your profile, go to my profile and you will find this link of 5 reasons students can volunteer, and you will find list of different NGOs where one can volunteer with their application link. So that is one motivation I am giving you to kind of be on LinkedIn, come on LinkedIn, and you take that first step towards your success. Okay, very, very important. Okay, so point is, your profile is very, very important. A lot of time people claim, he matched because plain luck. He matched in spite of, very ordinary scores because he might have had some contact. No, it is the overall profile which impresses people. Okay, not some references. That does not work in US. It's all about, I mean, if you say network, it's a professional network, not like somebody referring you and things work out. No, that does not happen in the US.